Hello, everybody. Happy corporate. Happy Capricorn New Moon. Hey, 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 everybody. I had to get it out. I had to get it out. Get it out there. Take what resonates and leave the rest, you guys. All is well. All is well. I hope you guys are having a happy Saturday, happy MLK weekend as well. Okay, tomorrow's the holiday. What are you doing if you're celebrating? Okay, I hope you're staying warm if it's cold where you are, and I hope you're staying cool if it's warm. Take what resonates and leave the rest, you guys. The kids are out for 3 days, and baby, this is like Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Don't go back to school until Tuesday. And baby, as a parent, the kids are winning. The kids are winning. If you know what I mean, okay? For all my parents out there, single parents, co-parenting, you know what I be saying. When the kids are definitely winning. Now, we ain't gonna let them know they're winning, but they're definitely winning in this house right now. Okay? He's definitely winning. But I'm hanging in there. I'm bobbing and weaving. Okay? But he is definitely winning. Okay? In every way. In every way. Okay. Everything you need to know about me is in the description tab on the page. Please like, love, share, and follow. Shout out to all my new subscribers. Hold on, let me fix this. Shout out to my old subscribers. Getting adjusted here comfortably. Okay. There we go. I had to get adjusted comfortably. Okay. Let's get into it. You can find me on other platforms, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, things of that nature. Personals are definitely welcome. It's in the description tab on the page. Please like, love, share, and follow. Okay? You can email me at empathic1@yahoo.com. But yes, let's get into the message. These are cross-watcher messages. No. These are cross-watcher messages, okay? Since I do have a lot of cross-watchers on my channel. I do. A lot of cross-watchers on my channel. Be sneaking, watching, lurking. Okay, so let's get into it. These are definitely cross-watcher messages. Please hit the like button if you're in the chat. It's well appreciated in advance, okay? Shout out to my time stepper, okay? Shadow, what was that? Sunset Flower. Hello, how are you? Let's see. Make sure I got it together, okay? These are definitely cross-watcher messages. If you're cross-watching for a certain sign, this may be it for you. Great. That's great to hear. Let's see. This is for you. Okay? This is definitely for you. This is a moment of no return. Okay? How do they feel about you? All 12 signs. Okay? Take what resonates. Ooh, this is going to be, juicy. Notice I said, how did they feel about you? I love you, whoever you are. Let me plead the fifth first. No, I don't know what's going to happen. Okay? Hi, Lori. How are you? I love you. I love you all. Y'all ain't done nothing to me. Okay? Keep in mind, y'all ain't done nothing to me. Okay? Y'all are good people in my book. Okay, so let's see. doing great, Lori. How are you? I was supposed to be making grapes with your nephew, but candy grapes, I told him he gonna have to wait until I get off a live. Cause you know how that's gonna go the same way that pizza went. Okay? You know how that's gonna go. The same way he was supposed to be helping with that pizza. He ain't gonna be helping with the candy grapes. So I'm probably gonna wind up doing the whole thing by myself. So he's gonna have to wait. Okay? You try to teach a kid independence and they still don't want to act right. So if y'all wonder what I'm talking about, Tristan was supposed to be making a pizza early, everybody, and I wound up making the pizza. He did not make the pizza at all. I got everything he needed and he still didn't make it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Mr. Steele, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better. I hope you feel better. Healing energy to everyone. I hope you definitely feel better. Oh, wow. On a bike accident. Down the hill. No, 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 no. And I like bikes. I ain't gonna lie. I like bikes. But baby, they can be a little death-defying. They can be death-defying. There's some good. No, he wants to do it like he's seen it on TikTok. Where you put, I don't know, I know how to make them, but I think you put like the toothpick in them and you put the Jolly Ranchers in the microwave and you roll it together and then you put them on a cookie sheet. He wants to do that. But here's the thing. That can be done by himself. He can do these making no-bake pizza and candy grapes is things that he can do by himself. That's the reason why I'm supplying him of demand to get his cooking skills on. But here's the thing. He's not doing it. I'm doing it. So, I mean, you know, I'm trying to help him out to get his cooking skills on, you know. I'm trying to help him out. You know, be Mr. Independent, you know. Teach him, you know. Mom, you're doing it a lot. Exactly. I'm going to be doing it alone again. So I told him to wait. He's like, are we going to make it? No. Am I going to make it? Yeah, I'll be doing it. I told him wait until after I finish working. Okay, that's exactly what I told him. Wait until after I get off live. I was like, yeah, you're right. I am definitely going to be doing it alone again. Okay, when these are projects that he can do on his own without me. You know, I was even prepared to clean up the kitchen once he finished. You know, that was supposed to be my only job today. You know what I'm saying? Clean up the kitchen. He was going to make his no-bake pizza. Bam. I was going to come in there and Clorox it down, clean the dish. I won't even do the dishes. I want to do all that. Baby, that is not what's happening over here, okay? That's not what's happening, okay? I'm cleaning, cooking, and doing all the stuff. That is not what's happening. But anywho, he's just going to have to wait, period. He's just going to have to wait. Okay, we're going to do it plain and simple. Aries to Pisces today. Take what resonates and leave the rest. There's no gender in tarot. Flip the message, switch it, get in where you fit in. Happy birthday to all my Capricorns. I'm going to start with Capricorn. Then I'm going to go to Aries to Pisces. Okay, I'm going to start off with the birthday babies first. Because y'all got, one more week. And then Aquarius is in the house. Okay, so we're going to celebrate y'all by starting off with y'all. Okay, just kind of escort y'all out the season. And plus, tonight is Capricorn New Moon. So, yeah, we're gonna give y'all a bang on the way out the door. I hope you guys have had a happy birthday. I hope you guys have spent your birthday, and I hope many more, okay? We're definitely going to start off with Capricorn first. We're going to do Capricorn until Capricorn is out this season. Somebody told me, I believe yesterday was the 20th, okay? Yes, today is a new moon of Capricorn, so we're going to start it off with Capricorn, then we'll pick it up Aries to Pisces, okay? So Capricorn, y'all never first. So we are definitely going to start off with the caps first, okay? New moon, how did y'all get so blessed, Capricorn? Oh my God, it's y'all season and y'all got the new moon. Y'all got a lot going on, okay? Lot going on, lot going on, lot going on. So if you are cross-watching for a Capricorn, if you are cross-watching for a Capricorn, keep in mind, let me use my disclaimer now. I love all 12 signs. I ain't got a problem in the world, okay? So let's see what's going to come out of these cards. Am I scared? Yes. Yes, y'all. Yes, I am terrified. Yes, I am terrified to find out what's about to come out. Okay, yes. If you are cross-watching for a Capricorn, let's get it. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Lord, fix it. If you're cross-watching for a Capricorn, how do they feel about you? Oh, God. Okay. What's the Ten of Wands? Cross-watching for a Capricorn. Okay, if you're cross-watching for a Capricorn, you got the here and now, okay, with the Three of Pentacles. I can honestly say if you're cross-watching for a Capricorn is definitely thinking about the now with patience, okay? If you're cross-watching for a Capricorn, how do they definitely feel about you at this moment is your whole burden, okay? The Capricorn has definitely got a lot on their plate right now. They're coming out of Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, meaning even though they're Capricorn, they got a lot going on. They got a lot to pursue. If you're cross-watching for a Capricorn with the Hierophant, they're making contracts, new commitments. Now, the Capricorn could be in regret about a couple of things by trusting a situation. This may be past, present, or future. A Capricorn may be having a hard time with trusting, and you might be the one that they having a hard time trusting with, okay? Take what resonates. If you are also watching for a Capricorn is trying to build a legacy, okay? Let's see what that's about. Ten of Pentacles, okay? What the devil? Cut out some toxic patterns. They are over with it. They are done with it. You got unplugged right here. They are definitely unplugged when it comes to toxicity. They are not having it. Like, hell no, we won't go, okay? They are trying to build something new for their life, their language, their family, their next spring, earth spring, birth string, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, baby. They are definitely trying to build something nice. So, if you are on the bullshit, they is not with it, okay? Let's see more about the unplug. Capricorn is definitely willing to walk away from anything that no longer serves them. Let's see what the toxicity of unplug, okay? Capricorn is definitely showing up for Capricorn. Capricorn is out here in their reading with the devil. They are definitely with the Page of Cups trying to build new opportunities, okay? Are they apologetic? Yes, they are. Now, let me tell you what the regret for. It looks like the regret may become with them not trusting to block the situation, walk away from the situation, or turn a new leaf, okay, when they had a chance, okay? And that may have a lot to do with their trust. But they are willing and open to start a new beginning. Ace of Cups. They're definitely living for the here and now with patience. They're definitely being patient about the situation. When it comes to working with people with a collaboration, let's see about the Three of Pentacles. When it comes to dealing with a Capricorn, oh snap, okay? Yes, celebration. They want to celebrate. Anything outside of that is a no. They're not holding on to it, and they might not hold on to you. Yep, Eight of Cups. They will definitely emotionally walk away from you. Woo, yeah. Overall message. Capricorn, Lord Jesus, fix it. If you are cross watching for a Capricorn, they're coming out in the strength energy. Like I said, fire. Okay, they on fire. Strength energy, Leo energy. Okay, they're definitely probably have Leo somewhere in their chart. Okay, highly aspected, or Mars is in their Leo. Okay. Now, let me tell you, there's balance and stability with the Four of Wands. That's more fire sign. That's why they're coming out in the Queen of Wands. They can be very attractive right now. Capricorns can be very focused right now, and that's on their stability, and they're having the strength to do it, and they're definitely calling judgment on it. So how they feel about you? Magician, the Ten of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. There's a lot of work that needs to be done, but with the Ten of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Four of Cups in reverse, I don't see them pouring into you if you ain't pouring into them with the Ace of Pentacles. I don't see that. They're living for themselves. They're here and now. That's their focus. And the good thing about it is they're being patient about that. Lord. Patience there, Watson. Did I hear you say a Libra? No, I didn't say a Libra. You could have Libra in your chart. No. It's cross-watching for a Capricorn. That means if somebody's cross-watching for you, these are cross-watching messages, Lord. Cross-watching. Like if you were cross-watching for another sign, Lori. I love Lori. These are cross-watcher messages. Cross-watcher. Okay? So you actually, we being nosy today, Lori. Cross-watchers. We're switching it up today, Lori. I love her. She's so cute. Let's see. Aries. If you are cross-watching for Aries. If you are cross-watching for a Aries. If you are cross-watching for Aries, spirit ancestors, God, angels. You're the Magician. The Tower. Cross-watching for an Aries. What's the Knight of Wands in reverse? Judgment. Shit. What's the Ace of Wands? The Sun. What's the Magician for Aries? The Nine of Wands. Okay. If you are cross-watching for an Aries, you got the Magician, the Tower, the Ace of Wands, clarified by the Sun, with the Knight of Wands, clarified by Judgment. Okay? If you are cross-watching for Aries could be in denial right now. Okay? With the Magician here, it's letting me know they could be focusing on their finances and things could be going. They could be trying to manifest. With the Tower, it's like once they get to that point in life, now what? You know, they could be financially stable. They could be financially going in the right direction. If you're focusing on Aries, they're definitely focusing on financial situations. That could be stability emotionally. That could even be poured into them, okay? There is definitely a lot of regret with the Tower, but the thing about that is their wish fulfillment is definitely protected. Now, the Aries could be in denial about a lot of stuff. Let's open that up, okay? Not willing to take accountability plays a lot of part, okay? Yeah, denial about the what happened, what ended. The Ten of Swords, like your part, my part, the Aries could not be taken, yeah. Could not be emotional when it comes to how it ended. Aries could be blaming you. Okay, Ace of Swords. Aries could be blaming you, cross watcher. Okay. Well, it would have ended if you would have this, and it wouldn't have ended if you would have that, and it would have ended if you wouldn't have this. Okay. So, with that being said, what's the regret? Okay. Okay. The regret is actually healing energy and giving to the situation when it comes to stability. Some of you Aries, hi, how are you? Some of the Aries feel like that they should have gave more to the connection. That could be energy, okay? Could have gave more time, okay? Could have gave it a lot. Shouldn't have put you in competition in some kind of way. It seems like more competition financially speaking, because the finance pentacles is all over here, okay? The Aries feel like that they should have been focused on the connection with the Four of Wands. Thank you. With the Shriek Lover. Thank you. What else with the Aries? Okay, yeah. The Aries do realize that they've caused a whole lot of burden and they got a lot of things on their plate that they need to sort out. Oh, ain't that cute? That's like a little dolphin. Thank you for the gifts. Those are cute. That's like a little dolphin. That was cute. I'm going to have to replay this video and see it again. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? That was cute. With the float dolphin and the floating seal. That was really cute. Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, they could have a lot on their plate when it comes to like financial situation. They're doing their best not to be emotionally about this situation. They're definitely trying to build a legacy for themselves, okay? So when it comes to what they feel about you, the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, okay? And the Eight of Cups with the Strength. With some of y'all, they will want to come back and collaborate. You're welcome. Aw, thank you. No, you're welcome. I appreciate that. They are going to try to come back and collaborate. But with the Eight of Cups and the Strength to the High Priestess, some of them are just walking away from the connection for right now. Just walking away. With the Five of Cups and the Eight of Wands to the World. Yeah. They're walking away from the situation. It caused them more disappointed. It's like one of those, it's going to hurt me more to walk away from you, but I got to do what I got to do. Okay? What's the Ten of Pentacles? Work. Yeah. Four. There's some of the Aries are single, still single. They still single right now. They're not in a partnership. They're laying partnership to rest. Some of them are still single. Some of them are working on their stability, working on their legacy. Some of them may be in a relationship, okay, with the Star energy, with the Hangman, with the with the Eight of Swords, with the Eight of Pentacles. But they still think about in the long run offering you something, though. They do. Now, they blame you, though. I ain't gonna even lie. It's your fault. They blame you, yeah. They blame you. They be in their head, like, they blame you, but they feel like it's more they could have done with the connection overall. They feel like they could have put more into it. They feel like they didn't have to do the connection the way they did, which caused the Ten of Swords, which caused the ending, but they're just working hard. Financial is definitely there. They could be in denial about the part they played into the situation, okay? And they are definitely in massive regret that they don't have the opportunity to do it right now. But right now, they're definitely protecting everything that they're built. They're protecting everything that they have. They also could protecting their heart right now when it comes to being emotional, fulfilled when it comes to you and whoever this is. It is a Two of Cups connection, so this is more the lesson love. Okay, so when it comes to love, they don't want to tap into that right now. They are definitely emotionally unavailable. They can have a water sign in their chart as well, or I could be talking about a water sign when it comes to Aries. So water signs, y'all could be cross watching for Aries at the end of the day, but I can also be talking about a Taurus and Aquarius, so you could be cross watching Taurus and Aquarius for Aries as well. But yeah, they're definitely focusing on the stability when it comes to finances. They're definitely trying to lay it to rest. Some could be traveling. You could be online. You could be online cross watching. It could be a lot of stuff going on, but they're definitely focusing on their stability. Now, when it comes to you, yeah, they're in denial. They're not going to take accountability. So if you're waiting on this person to take accountability or these people to take accountability as an Aries, they're not ready to do that right now. Okay? Taurus. If you're cross-watching for a Taurus, if you're cross-watching for a Taurus, if you're cross-watching for a Taurus, let's see if you're cross-watching for a Taurus. Let's see. Page of Wands. The Nine of Pentacles. Sideways. I have to say that. The Nine of Pentacles came sideways. Ace of Wands. To the Emperor. Oh, Lord. Nine of Pentacles. Sideways. What's that? Judgment. Okay. Okay. If you are cross-watching for a Taurus, there is so much people have to say about this situation. Taurus, oh my God. If you're cross-watching for a Taurus, you have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, clarified by the Three of Cups to the Seven of Cups, and they're in reverse as well. If you are cross-watching about the Taurus, baby, people got things to say, okay, about this connection, this situation, wherever this fits with you and this Taurus, okay? It's talked about. The Taurus is talked about. The Taurus can even be gossiped about. Truth be told, okay? Like, people got things to say. People are definitely obsessed over what the Taurus got going on. Okay? Period. They do. They are. They are pressed. I'm hearing press. Okay? The Taurus could be working on their stability and finances, trying to be more creative. Okay? They are also vulnerable to the situation to understand that, hey, retreat. There is a second chance. They're using their tuition. The Taurus is definitely getting themselves back out there when it comes to friendship, being more open, okay? And maybe that's what's talked about. Let's see what's talked about so much. Because whoever this is, baby, is talked about. Somebody, whether you cross-watchers talking about Taurus, yeah. You got the Ten of Swords with the Five of Swords. It's a lot of jealousy and competition energy in here. People could be jealous over the Taurus and what they're doing and how they're doing it, how they're moving, okay? How they feel. The regret is definitely with their strength. The Taurus have a lot of people in their feelings right now. This could be a Leo. This could be a Aries. It's definitely discussed, okay? Yeah. The Taurus is living life to its golden, but it's definitely said and it's definitely talked about. Okay, what's the obsession? Okay, to the Nine of Cups. Who's the Taurus gonna go to next? And that could be you, cross watcher. You could be obsessed over what is Taurus gonna do next. Okay, what is the Taurus is gonna do next? Where they gonna offer their cup of love? Okay, it's a lot of obsession out here. Give me more on the Knight of Cups. Okay, when it comes to the Taurus. Yeah, where they gonna start their new beginning next? Lord, fix it. At the bottom of the deck, Five of Pentacles. So if you're cross watching for a Taurus, whether you're in a connection with them, want to be in a connection, the Ace of Cups could be a new relationship cross watching for a Taurus. Or it could also be the old relationship with the Six of Cups. Maybe people are talking about the old relationship that the Taurus was in with the Six of Cups in reverse. And they're wondering where they're going to go next. Okay, who they're going to date next. What job they're going to be on. What is this? What is that? How they making their finances. It's just so much. Give me some more finances. Because that's what the Taurus. Yeah, who are they going to be with next? Who are they going to partner with next? So the Taurus seems like the Taurus is stay on everybody's mind, child. Baby, whoever this is probably watching for a Taurus, baby. The Taurus got a lot of things going on, whether it's intention from you or others. With the Seven of Cups, it could be others. It could be others, okay? If you're paying attention to the Taurus, so is everybody else. Oh, wow. That is bunkers. Okay, so let's see. How does the Taurus feel about you? You got the Death card. Ooh. If you're wondering how the Taurus feel about you with the King of Cups, the Capricorn energy, and the Death card, they feel like this is definitely over. Okay, this situation could not have kept them strained enough. They are processing their emotions right now about whatever this is and seeing it from a different perspective. The Taurus could be out there dating, okay, trying to take their power back. They don't know what direction they're going to, and they're not holding a grudge, but they are blocking their energy, their time, their heart away from giving to this situation. They're more or less giving to them. They're going for their wish fulfillment, their lights with the Ace of Wands, and yeah. There has been a lot of rejections came their way. They've overcome some obstacles. They've been in a lot of fights. But now with the Seven of Pentacles, they're definitely focusing on their self-happiness. And it seems like everybody else is too. No tea, no shade. Okay? Wow, I was not expecting that from the Taurus. The Taurus got finances, self-care, self-love, regret, and a whole bunch of people that are obsessed. Okay? Oh, boy. That was a lot. That was a lot. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Gemini. If you are cross-watching for a Gemini, if you are cross-watching for a Gemini, if you're cross-watching for a Gemini, how do they feel? You got the Page of Swords sideways, okay? Why is the Page of Swords sideways? Got it. Gemini. Got it. Okay. If you're cross-watching for a Gemini, you got the Page of Swords sideways to the Wheel of Fortune to the Knight of Pentacles to the Page of Pentacles, okay? Clarified by the Page of Pentacles, you have the King of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Eight of Pentacles sideways. Clarified by the Page of Pentacles, you have another Page of Wands. So if you're cross-watching for a Gemini, the Gemini is partially watching you too. I wouldn't say they could be clocking your tea and all that. No, they watching you too, low-key, no shade. Very emotional about whatever this is, okay? They in their feelings. With the King of Cups clarifying that. I don't know, with the Wheel of Fortune sitting here, you know, I don't know if they're expecting things to turn. They feel like y'all are ready to be with each other. Take what resonates, okay? But with the Knight of Cups, slow and steady is definitely with this connection, this situation, okay? With the Eight of Pentacles, they're hoping, some are hoping that it work out between, it's like they go in and out from hoping that it work out to know it's not going to work out. Now, here's the thing about it, though. The reason why I say that, because there's a Page of Pentacles here with the Knight of Pentacles. They're waiting. They're literally waiting, okay? With the Page of Wands clarified, they're waiting on some kind of message, some kind of, hey, you, a poke off of Facebook. They want some kind of attention, okay, to give them clarity, okay? Because these things are so slow with you and them and whatever the situation is, if this is a connection, they could be a little bit in denial, okay? Now, I clarified the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, it's a lesson. But the Gemini seems to not realize that yet, okay? Maybe the Gemini's waiting on the, I don't know, a moon from the heavens. I don't know. Okay? It says, lesson with fated to happen, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. I don't know. I mean, the Wheel of Fortune is fate. It's lessons. It's karma. I don't know if they're waiting on the hells of heaven. I don't know what they're waiting on. Okay? This is just plain and simple. Okay? Of what this could be. Slow and steady is not winning the race with the Gemini. Okay? Which brings them to the being in denial. Clarified by the Eight of Pentacles sideways. They could be in denial about a couple stuff when it comes to this partnership and relationship. Maybe the reason why they're looking back. Like, did I miss something? No, they didn't miss anything. Let's see what they could be looking at. Looking back. And I'm not saying they're stalking you, but they are kind of checking the temperature. They could be watching you. They could be looking. They could be doing tarot. Tarot is right here. Okay, with the Page of Pentacles, they could be watching tarot readings, okay? Because they're missing you. No lie. With longing and passion. They might miss the passionate connection that y'all have together. They trying to make sure the door is really closed, okay? Which comes out to be a lesson. Gemini is not focused on Gemini. Gemini feels like they could have left something behind. Okay, or meanwhile, the world is leaving them behind at the end of the day, looks like, with the Page. Wheel of Fortune clarified by Wheel of Fortune fated. This is fated for them to learn this lesson to continue to push on. So if you are cross watching for a Gemini, yeah, they waiting. They're waiting. Rootly, they're waiting. Okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in reverse, they could be a little bitter about the situation as well. They're waiting. I was right. They're definitely waiting. Hold on. Okay. I dropped my babe. Yeah, they're waiting. They might even have some too. They're coming out as the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Page of Cups. They looking for an apology or something, a wish fulfillment. They looking for something from you, Cross Watchers. The Tower and the Eight of Swords to the Devil. Yeah, it's a toxic attachment. There's a lot of fighting and arguments. They're waiting for you to heal it. Whether you're going to do that or not, who knows? But they're waiting for you to heal the situation. They're waiting for you to come back around. What's the Tower for Gemini? The Six of Cups. Until then, they may lay things to rest. They may stop out of their comfort zone and try to date other people, but they have a big choice with the Lovers, to the Two of Cups, to the Ten of Wands, to realize that this is a whole burden, and with the Temperance, balance things out in their own life, okay, and leave it alone behind the scenes. They just need to let it go and heal and start over brand new. Ace of Cups. No weighty is what I'm hearing. But they're waiting, okay? Everybody has their own lessons. Yeah, they're definitely in their head, okay? They're waiting. You should come to them. That's how they feel. They're waiting on you to come to them. With the attitude, though. They got an attitude with it. So if you're coming to a Gemini, just know they might pop their shit a little bit. But, hey, they're waiting. If you're cross-watching for a Cancer. Did I flip that backwards? Yes. Oh, no, you're... If you are cross-watching for a Cancer. If you're cross-watching for a Cancer, okay, let's see. It's a Six of Cups. Cross-watching for a Cancer. I think that's kind of simple. Okay. I'm like, I think that's simple. Okay. Cancers are really, really simple. If you're cross-watching for a Cancer, you got the Six of Wands, the Eight of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, to the Six of Cups. Okay. Clarified by the Knight of Wands. Okay. Six of Cups to the Knight of Wands for the Cancer. Okay, so if you're cross-watching for a Cancer, I would definitely tell you that, look, it's like this. Okay, this is complicated, but follow me, okay? If you're cross-watching for a Cancer, the Cancer is definitely healed. Over this situation with Six of Wands and victory, they are getting victory and success. Things are definitely flowing in their life the way they want it to, how it's supposed to, how it's divinely guided from them to. The Cancers definitely have mastered detachment. Eight of Cups. They are definitely cutting things out. Whether they work with you, whether you the baby mama, baby daddy. Okay? With collaboration clarified by the Ace of Wands and the Three of Swords, they're definitely processing their lives. Okay? Playing hard. The Cancers is definitely playing hard when it comes to their emotion or their wish fulfillment of what they feel that's fulfilling in their life to allow them to be their authentic self, which is vulnerable, nurturing, caring, loving. Now, how they feel about you, let's see. Okay. Cross-watching for a Cancer, how do they feel? Okay. If you're cross-watching for a Cancer, Okay? Sometimes they may think that they could have done something better, something slicker, something wiser, something just better in all to kind of balance the foundation that you and them had. Okay? Something more nurturing. They could have been there. They could have loved you harder. You know what I'm saying? They are definitely in, like, I wouldn't say regret. I would say solitude about their loving techniques, if you know what I mean. It's giving me like maybe they should have stuck around. Maybe they should have told you they love you a couple more times. It's giving me like being more empathetic of maybe on how you feel or where you're coming from. But unfortunately, the universe with the world here had to close the family dynamic, a dynamic down, a whole 10 of cups where they could have been happy in. They literally could have been happy. So if you're wondering if the Cancer wanted to close the cycle out, no, they did not. Okay? It was kind of like the universe is forcing the Cancer, has forced the Cancer, has pushed the Cancer that caused them, they was holding on, but with the 5 of cups, they had to shake it off. The loving ain't the same. Okay? You keep on playing games like you know they was here to stay. Okay? Like a Calgon commercial. You gotta get out of here and go somewhere. And they did. They left. The Cancers have definitely left the building. They had to shake this situation off. Who's that, Mariah Carey? Yeah, they had to shake it off. Was it easy? No. Okay, because they do feel, know, and believe their little intuitive self that they are definitely leaving you behind with the sun to go to their happiness. They know it. Cancers are definitely going through a major transformation. They could have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in their chart. Okay? Yeah, and stepping in their own divine entity, their own power. It's like amazing. They know. I'm hearing they know. They're being forced. The divine is definitely forcing them. They're learning lessons. And the good thing about it is they're learning. They're learning their lessons. Like Cancers, they're learning. They know that they was forced away from you. They know that they were pushed away from you. They know that, it's something had to shake. It's not like they didn't want to stick around and let whatever happen, happen. But what they do know is this. It was divinely orchestrated. And I think the more that they begin to be more vulnerable and seek for knowledge, because I see that here, they begin to master themselves. The Cancers got mastered. They got healing and vulnerability, being vulnerability to the spiritual lesson. Some of the Cancers are in twin flame journeys, okay? Meaning they are in a twin flame journey, whether they accept it or not, or whether they're aware of it or not. I'm not saying it's a free will, like, hey, have to accept their twin back, because it's a free will. You don't have to accept your twin. Most of the Cancers have definitely been through, how they say, looks like connections that were short term, so they had to learn quick lessons very quickly. And this connection, this situation might have been one of them. Okay, so with the 7 of Pentacles, they do at times feel like they could have tried just a little bit more, but they know tick tock, the time was up. Okay, your time, your season was up, but they do care though. They care. And I'm also hearing some of the Cancers, they go through relationships, because some of them are light workers, star seed, and helpers, okay? So they're going to go through a lot of lessons and teach a lot of lessons as well. If you're cross-watching for a Leo, if you're cross-watching for a Leo. Hey, Janine. If you're cross-watching for a Leo. Take what resonates and leave the rest, you guys. You're welcome. Okay, please hit the like button as you comment. It's well appreciated, okay? If you need to know something about me, it's in the description tab on the page. I'm gonna make that announcement again. I don't think I'm gonna do tarot after dark tonight because I have to help Tristan make some candy grapes. Okay, and y'all, if y'all know anything about the pizza story earlier that I told, not only on TikTok, but I told you guys earlier about how I made the pizza story. How they say the kids are winning, okay? The kids are winning. So I'm probably going to have to make these candy grapes myself because he didn't even help me with the pizza. But these are all things that I get from my child to give him more creativity, more cooking. Like when I was growing up, we had easy bake ovens. You know what I'm saying? We had to use our imagination. Like who came up with the era of easy bake ovens? Y'all remember that? My granddaughter's working on me now. Who all had? I know I had an easy bake oven. Who all had an easy bake oven? Okay. I had one. Like my mama was not down with me going in the kitchen, messing up the kitchen and trying all kinds of crazy stuff. So I'm a generation one parent, okay? So I'm like, okay, I could get him an easy bake oven, but I was like, no, I'm gonna let him go in the kitchen. I'm gonna let him get him some. You know what I'm saying? Get like no bake stuff that you don't need to put in the oven, nothing hot. Put things together. He had a no bake pizza today that he could have done on his own that he didn't do. Making candy grapes. All you as a parent got to do is put the Jolly Ranchers in the microwave and then take it out and let them finish the rest. Like I was even willing to clean it up. But anywho, I know y'all tired of me rapping and raving about this kid and these things that I'm trying to get him to creatively do. I'm sorry. But what's smittens me about the whole thing, because y'all got to know I'm in my feelings right now, is he's leaving me to do all these things. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell? He's leaving me. Okay? He like, shoot, you got it, mama. But he's all down to eat this stuff, though. Okay? He's all down to eat. I should have got him that easy bake oven kitchen. That's what I should have got him. Anywho, for Christmas, like my parents got him a little fake kitchen and let him go for it. That's what I should have did. Anywho, but let's get it. Cross watches for the Leo. When you try to get kids a break, they don't take advantage of it. Like I wish my grandparents, my mom and them let me in the kitchen at that age. I would have been fucking some shit up. I've been getting it. Not that one. Not that one. It goes to show you. Let's see. Cross watching for Leo. Thank y'all for listening to my rap. Thank y'all for listening to me, my rant. Okay. If you're cross watching for a Leo, you have the Page of Pentacles and reverse. Cross watching for a Leo. Ooh. Keep in mind, ooh, child, this is big. If you're cross watching for a Leo, okay? Yeah, the Page of Pentacles in reverse with the King of Cups could be a Cancer cusper baby. To the Three of Pentacles in reverse to the Six of Cups. The Leos are not trying to cooperate with anybody in the past. If you're cross watching for a Leo, if you was behind, baby, you might as well get it up, honey. But Leo is not trying to hear it right now. The pride is definitely there. Okay. Now the Page of Pentacles in reverse is clarified by the Six of Pentacles. They don't feel like that there's enough equal give and take. They definitely don't feel like they can give any more energy to this connection. Okay, what clarified by the King of Cups, okay, clarified by the Six of Wands, awakening. The Leo now see and aware of what's going on with whatever this is, the connection, who you are as a person or them as a person. Take what resonates, okay? They've had a very harsh awakening and now they are focusing on themselves, probably their financial stability. Clarified by the Three of Cups, meaning they don't want to collaborate with this situation. Clarified by self-love sideways, okay? They may feel that, hey, with the Knight of Wands in reverse, I'm better off focusing on me, okay? Now, granted, I may peek in on you every now and then in regret of how the hell I did that, okay? With the Four of Pentacles, they could be holding on a little grudge there. Okay, with the Four of Pentacles in the Chariot, but they are definitely pushing for more Cancer energy. You got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They could be a cusper. They could be looking at the situation like, how did I give to that? This was just very flighty and hot and cold. What the hell was I thinking? What part did I pay for? They are definitely enjoying their peace. How does the Leo feel about you? Oh my God. Well, they don't think highly, that's for sure. You got the Seven of Swords, the Aquarius energy with the Knight of Cups. They feel like with your sneaky lying behavior, it set them to heal. So if you're coming toward them with a cup of love right now, you just might as well go ahead and keep that because they're focusing on their financial abilities with the Wheel of Fortune, okay? And that's how the cookie crumbles with the Leos, okay? They're trying to make fate turn out in the right way because they realize fate did not turn out the way they planned it, needed it to go. Messing around with whatever this or you, Crosswatcher. That's exactly how they feel about it. You got the Emperor energy. You could have been the Aries. You could have been a Taurus. You could have been a Cancer. Yeah, they are not looking that direction. What's the Wheel of Fortune for Leo of how they feel about you? It's the Three of Cups. They feel like Destiny show turned around after they were able to get out of whatever this is. With the High Priestess and the Three of Cups of celebration. Whoo, child. Yeah. Opportunity. They feel like they're getting opportunities. Now that this situation is over with. Oh boy. But they're healing though. If you care to know. Yeah, they're trying to heal. It seems like after a battle. If you're cross-watching for a Virgo, if you are cross-watching for a Virgo, let's see if you're cross-watching for a Virgo, baby. The Virg's a word. Cross-watching for a Virgo. Coming out for Virgo, you have the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Swords, with the Nine of Wands. Nine of Cups. Okay. If you are cross-watching for a Virgo, okay, Gemini, Libra, energy. Queen of Swords. They definitely in their Queen of Swords energy. Very direct, very thorough, very logical. Okay. Now, unfortunately, you are a wish fulfillment. The reason why I say unfortunately, because the Virgo goes back and forth with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse of should they invest in this or not. Now, who wants to go back and forth in with a person that's not sure? Okay, giving me they're not sure on what they want to do, and that's why I said unfortunately. So they gonna go slow. Okay, because they're not sure. They're not sure on should they invest in this partnership, loveship, relationship, situationship. They not sure. So the Virgo gonna go in and out. Okay, their feelings gonna fluctuate, giving me non-grounded energy. But they do want to talk. They do want to talk. Even though some of them may act like they're unavailable at this moment. They feel like y'all been through too much. At the bottom of the deck, yep, they do wait. But they not sure on how to feel. They not sure on what they want to do. It's giving me very flighty. Okay? Very flighty energy. They realize that they're learning a lesson as well. It's like they're going through a dark night of the soul kind of life, you know, where they have to take accountability of the part that they played. They have to get serious with child in reverse. You could have a child, they could have a child, or they could have acted very immature about a certain situation. Okay, have the Magician. They could be manifesting you, but at the end of the day, they're going to take their time. What's the slow? Yeah, the Hierophant. They could be manifesting you right now. They could be trying to manifest a contract, a soul contract. This could be a soul contract. They want to message you. They want to communicate, but keep in mind, they not sure. This is giving me, I'm not certain, but I'll give you an olive branch. I'll follow your lead, okay? Man or female. Yeah. Of what happened. They want to stay balanced, but you can't stay balanced with something you're just not sure about. Somebody could have been a little bit immature, non-nurturing. There could have been a third-party situation involved with this situation that they actually really thought that was going to work, that caused the ending. So basically, if you're cross-watching for a Virgo, they thought they can keep you in somebody else, okay? They had no intention on getting rid of that other person if this story is for you. If not, they just felt like they could keep putting you on the side. If not, they felt like they could keep celebrating with you and doing what it is that you're doing and not contributing to the situation. Okay? No, that's crazy, but I mean, hey, Jenny say exactly what? This is crazy. But this is, she say dummy. I mean, hey. How do they feel about you? That is crazy. Okay. I mean, hey. No judgment. How they feel about you, the Magician sideways. We're going to clarify that. Obviously, whoever you are, cross-watching, you're spiritual, okay? And stable. What's the Magician sideways? That's crazy. People give to you. You're magical. That's equal reciprocity. 1 round per clown. I mean, golly. I don't know, Crosswatcher. It's giving me the Virgo just not emotionally stable enough, emotionally intelligent enough. Could be a little immature, you know, when it comes to making decisions. Could be at a standstill. If not, the Virgo can also be going through a lack of stability as well. Because, you know, how you think is how your outer look think. You know what I'm saying? The Virgo could be going through that as well. Because the way they think is altering their decision making in the long run. But they do look at you as a stable connection. They do look at you as being spiritual. They do look at you as a giver, lover, sweeter. They do look at you as that. They do look at you as, how they say, who you are. But the Virgo, when it comes to getting life, learning lessons and stuff, emotionally unavailable they are, because you got emotionally unavailable, you got learning the lesson for the Virgo, and you got childish in reverse. They do know that they could have been a little immature about how they were or is. Okay, so they're trying to at least clean that part up because it's in reverse. But they knew they played a real major part with the childish in reverse. Yeah, that caused a big tower. Maybe they should have been an adult and they were acting like a child. Maybe there were children in it and, hey, they took the kids' side when they shouldn't have. Wow. Okay. So I got for Virgos. If you are cross-watching for a Libran, if you are cross-watching for a Libran, where's Lori at? Lori. Where's Lori at? This is Lori's time to clue in. Where is Lori at? She's cross-watching for a Libran. Where is Lori at? Y'all have some interesting lives. It's a pleasure to read tarot because y'all have some interesting lives. Like, I laugh, but it makes me nervous. It do, and that's why I laugh. It's not like I'm laughing because I think it's funny. I'm just saying this is like interesting. Y'all have interesting lives. If this is resonating, it's very interesting. It's enlightening as well. If you're cross-watching for a Libran, hi Shannon. Are you a Libra? You're cross-watching for yourself? You're a Libra, you're cross-watching for yourself? Ain't nothing wrong with cross-watching for yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with cross-watching for yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Let's see if you're cross-watching for a Libran. You have the 9 of Wands. The 3 of Wands. A lot of fire. To the Page of Cups. A lot of fire. Fire, fire, fire. A lot of action taking for the Libras. Emperor energy wanted to come out, man or female. A lot of fire. Like, they heated this year. Like, oh my God. Energy is blazing. Could have fire in their chart. Okay. Could have fire. The Libras could have fire in their charts. Okay. That's the 3 of Wands for the Libras. Cross-watching for a Libra and Sagittarius. Okay. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom deck for the Libras. A lot of fire, a lot of taking action, a lot of action taken. It could be in their in their life. A lot of fire. They could have fire in their chart, or they're embodying fire right now. A lot of action taken. Nine of Wands is letting me know the Libras have been through some things, trial and error. They have definitely learned some lessons. They're definitely, how to say, the wounded warrior. Okay, they've definitely been through some change and reactions in their lives. It's giving me they've been knocked through the washer and dryer at times. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting that, dang, when are you gonna learn kind of thing. Okay, when are you gonna learn? Okay, but they are definitely fighting back with the leap of faith standing out here. You got the Three of Wands followed by, clarified by the Two of Wands. They don't know exactly where they're going, but they know they're fighting back. It's giving me like as you swim, you know, the water is supposed to be going with the turbulence, but it may not be going with the Libras, okay? But they're still fighting back. They're still trying to swim up shore, and that's what I see. They ain't giving up, okay? With the Page of Cups, there's an apology. They could want to apologize. They could want to build an opportunity for themselves as well. Page of Cups, yeah, a friendship. They could want to apologize. They could want to right their wrongs. It's like, dang, I'm karma is at the bottom of the deck when it comes to Libras. Like, they could want to right their wrongs. With the Death card, transformation. Yep, talking about knock through the washer and dryer. Okay, like, get over there. If they had a peon of inch of energy, it, you know, they're going through something. They're going through some somethings. Okay, they thought they could have made a thought that they were bigger than the program. The universe showing them they're not. Okay, it's like the universe saying, "Look if you book." Okay, I mean, but they are definitely don't know where it's taking them. Give me on that. Okay, nice. I'm serious. Look if you book. Yeah, baby. Look if you book. Bringing them to that vulnerability state. If they was prideful, if they had ego, baby, it's not. I'm hearing love me naked. Girl. Ooh, baby, who is this? Love Me Naked. That's what I'm hearing. If you know that song. I don't know who sings it. Let me see. Who sings Love Me Naked? Y'all know who sings that song? Love Me Naked? That's what I'm hearing. The crazy thing about this with the transformation is I honestly feel that if the spirit team, spirit guard, and the angels did not love whoever this is, the Libra, they would not hit them so hard. And you know, the big, hey, they wouldn't hit them so hard. With the Lovers and the Four of Cups, whoever this is, it's kind of like, it's giving me like the mommy, you know what I'm saying? Big ass ego. Well, yep. It's giving me kind of like the mommy, like as a mother, you know, when I get on Tristan and I have to punish him, I'm punishing him because I love him, because he has obstacles in the world that he may try to throw a temper tantrum or get angry or try to fight with this when he's really supposed to fight with this. You see what I'm saying? And I think that could have been the same effect that I get with the Libra. I'm not taking up for the Libra cross watchers. I'm only going to be empathetic for what I see. I think the Libra is definitely getting spanked because it's like the mommy, the universe, that's Gaia, Mother Gaia knows like you should have known better. The Libra could have even came from a good background, a legacy background of respect. There could have been somebody in the service. Their father could have been in the service. Their great-grandfather could have been in the service. This goes deeper than what you probably know. And this is the reason why. And I can relate to this energy. I ain't perfect. I ain't no saint. And that's the reason why I do tarot. You know what I'm saying? Because I come from a background full of evangelists, spiritualists. And I'm telling you, when I mess up, I be knocked between a washer and dryer. I be like, dang, you didn't do them like that. Why are you doing me like that? Because you know better. It's kind of giving me that. It's like you know better. like you know what I'm saying? It's like you know better. You know what I stand for. This could even be, the Libra could even be religious. Like have a background, a standard, a value system. You know what I'm saying? His father, wow. So my heart goes out because they always say it's always them preacher kids, right? Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they look at me. It's always them damn preacher kids. My mom, let her rest in peace. She was into the church heavy, and it ain't surprised that I do tarot. That's why everyone's like, yeah, yeah, it's always some preacher kids. You know what I'm saying? My uncle is a minister right now as we speak. My grandfather was a minister. My great grandmother was a witch. You know what I'm saying? So it's always us. You know what I'm saying? So empathetically, yeah, the Libra's getting his karma. It's at the bottom of the deck. Okay, you can't miss it. So if you're wondering, is Libra's getting their karma? Fuck yeah. Okay, but here's the thing though. The divine is definitely humbling the Libra. They may be in retreat right now. They may not be with other people, dating other people. They might be in hermit mode right now. To kind of take a look. They could be going through a transformation with Scorpio and Aries energy out here. They could be putting to the side. They could be a little vulnerable right now. But here's the thing. There is an apology coming. Now, whether you accept it or not from the Libra, okay, there is a apology coming. An opportunity to build a good friendship. Because the Libra do know with the 4 cups at the bottom of the deck, you might not accept that. That's how the Libra is looking. Like, sure, if they accept my friend shit, I might be, you know what I'm saying? I might be in good. 2 different belief systems, but we have used his ego. Yeah. If you accept their apology, that's a win for them. I'm putting it like that because they really don't think you're gonna do that. Now, how do they feel about you? Okay, I'm gonna be honest, baby. I'm hearing it's all in my head. I think about it over and over again. Yup, you moving on. It's all in their head. They ain't thinking about it over and over again. They realize that the chapter is definitely closed out with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. There's no rebuilding that. That's why the 4 of Cups over here with Lovers, which is a choice. Okay? That you might not choose to even do a friendship. I don't know where you may sit. I'm not telling you if you dated a Libra and they knock you between the wash and dryer and put their hands on you, and I'm not telling you, okay, just roll back. But what I am telling you is dealing with this Libra, that should have been 2 lessons given. Okay, that's what I am telling you. Your lesson, you learn your way, and the Libra is definitely learning their lesson. You know what I'm saying? Do I give readings? Yes, baby, I do. You can look in the description tab, okay, in the bottom section, or you can wait. After the collective, I'm on Libra. I got to go through Pisces, so I'm like halfway through, where you can do a $10 Cash App PayPal question, okay? And that's in the description tab as well. So there was some lessons. This was a soulmate connection. This was a soulmate connection. Was supposed to turn out to be a good one, but somebody went left and it just went willy-nilly. This is not the way this connection was honestly supposed to work out. Okay? How do you get a reading? Just look in the description tab. You can get a reading by looking in the description tab. Like under more, under here, email me at empathic1@yahoo.com. Wow, I'm still amazed. I'm still looking at. Okay, let me put it up. Wow, I can relate. Like, have I done cross watch for cancers yet? Yes, I'm on Libra. Yes, I'm on Libra. I did. We're cross watching, so you can cross watch for your sign as well. Okay, or you can cross watch if you're in a partnership relationship. This is like a cross watcher reading, so we kind of spying on the other person, kind of a little bit, if you know what I mean. But you can cross watch for your sign as well. Okay, it can give you kind of clarity. I like to do both. I like to look at my sign and then who I'm talking about as well. So these are cross watchers readings, and we're at Libra right now. But what I was gonna say was like I'm just over it. Yeah, I mean that's respected. If you're definitely over it, the Libra knows that. You know what I'm saying? But I can just empathize, y'all, because I'm telling you, like my life has been butt whoopings. Like I know the universe loved me. You know what I'm saying? Like I know, I know I know that 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 I know. There is not a shadow of a doubt of knowing that the Most High loves me, okay? Because, baby, my butt has been busted and beat up and sore, and baby, it's like you should know better. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know. And I am so grateful for the opportunity to even say that to the public and to you guys, to my tribe, because karma is real and I've been at the bottom part of it in my life, majority of my life. I would say like 35 years, give or take, of my life, you know. And the woman you see now is not the woman you could have met 5 years ago. I would say that. So coming from the person to the cross watcher, people can change. People literally can change. I'm not gonna say they can't. I'm not gonna say everybody changes. What I am gonna say, it's a choice. I chose to change. I chose to change my life. I got tired of getting knocked between the washer and dryer. I got tired of things not working my way. I got tired of going in and out of partnerships, and it was just catalyst. Like, I'm on my third marriage if I get married again. Like, that's a lot. And the good thing about it is I've learned, and I'm grateful for the learning, and that's what pushed me into my purpose, because of all the lessons and all the karma and all everything that was dished out to me that I learned. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the difference between getting the karma and not learning. No, every little, all 35 years, 30, 40 years of the lesson, believe me, I was present. I was learning as I go, but it was just so much. Do you see what I'm saying? It was just so much. And it is a thing of when you have to go through karmic ties. If you don't know what karmic ties, you want to research that. That's generation karma. That's generation curses. It is a such thing where things are passed along, and you as a child, a new sibling, as myself being young compared to my ancestors, you got to break them curses. You got to break them ties. You got to break out that toxicity. You got to deny that poverty mind frame. You got to do this. You got to do that. And it's a lot. It's a lot. But I'm grateful for it, though. I'm definitely grateful for it. And I actually looked at myself in the mirror, and then I looked at a picture of me when I was like in my 20s, and I was like, you haven't aged a bit, girl, you know, for all that I've been through. So, you know, it's a lot. You know, a lot of people so quick to say, I hope they get calm and da 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 da. When they do, okay, when they do, the karma is not for you to get your lick back. It's not for you, because eventually you were hurt. Okay, even with the narcissist, when people deal with narcissist people, a lot of people use that. A lot of people are in this world emotionally manipulator, unavailable emotional people. The karma is not for you to be all happy about. It's actually the lesson to be learned for the cross watcher to be aware, because I'm sure you're aware now, and for the cross watch for the person to learn. So it's two-way. With karma is dish, it ain't just dish to the person that did it to you. It's also dish to you as well. So I tell my clients, I tell you guys, watch who you want to throw that bone of karma to. Because hey, you learn a lesson too. And nobody wants to be going around hurt. Nobody wants to go around with trauma. Nobody wants to go around, you know, feeling a certain kind of way. Being bamboozled, bend up, because at the end of the day, you still may feel a certain kind of way. You know, it shouldn't have happened, but it did happen, and it teach both sides a lesson. How they say when I was going through my karma, don't believe the person that how they say I'm catching it for ain't learning their lesson, because they were learning their lesson too. So that's the only thing about karma. Mother Gaia, when she get one, she normally gets them in tribes. She don't miss the other. And it's lessons. That's all it is. It's the lesson learned, because you gotta admit, we all play a part in whatever it is. Whatever the situation was, you played your part, they played their part. You know? And whatever the situation is. But seems like lessons have been learned, okay? And that's the positive thing is, if you're wondering, did they learn their lesson? Yes, and you learned yours. That's positive. That's positive. I like that. That's happy ending, but uncomfortable ending. Both parties learned their lesson. Let's see. Who do we got next? Scorpio. Hold on, y'all. Let me go check on my quiet baby, because he's quiet. I don't know if he went to sleep or not. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm back. He is asleep. He is asleep. Wow. Okay. I have to go check on the baby. She say sure did. Yeah. He is asleep. Okay. And I'm still learning lessons, but not so hard. Look, I'm still learning lessons, but not too hard ones. They not as hard as they used to be. They getting easier. Oh my God. Okay, so let's see. Scorpio. They're not as hard as they used to be, baby. They getting easier. I'm getting better. I'm learning quicker, okay? Let's see. Scorpio. Cross watching for Scorpio. Let's see. Scorpio. Cross watching for Scorpio. You got the King of Cups, Scorpio. You could be a water sign as well, cross watching for a water sign, okay? But Scorpio is definitely out here. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. What's the Emperor and the Empress? If you're a Scorpio, okay. Scorpio feel like you blocked them and it was unjust. Okay, you could be a water sign yourself. They could be playing victim with the Temperance. Yeah, they could be playing victim. Okay, I guess. Look, I guess. You know, I'm a water sign, so I can speak on it. It just whole act like, I guess. You know, there's more to it. Let's get into it. Cross watcher. I don't know. I guess. Let's see. They can feel like they're unjust. Libra energy in reverse. Yeah, they feel like you could be playing hard to get or blocking them. But they're definitely being patient about the situation. They're spying, of course, okay, partially. They don't trust the situation, but I feel like Crosswatcher, you and the Scorpio are on different pages. That's at the bottom of the deck, okay? Different pages, apology, children, go slow. Somebody could be just a little bit, I wouldn't say immature. Somebody could be just a little bit, how they say, I'm going to go ahead and see it. La fucking land. Okay? Meaning, you can have a belief system so bad in your mind that you feel like it's rainbows and butterflies and things supposed to go your way. And with the sun here in realization with the 9 of Wands, the Scorpio is really kind of realizing that that's not how it go emotionally. You know, Scorpios are ending to the beginning because I think they have this way of how things are supposed to go and that ain't how it's supposed to be. Like my son, he's a Scorpio. He has a great imagination, but that don't mean it's true. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to say that. You know, and they're great manifestors, but that doesn't mean it's true. You have the Emperor to the Empress. This is your counterpart. Some of y'all, this is your twin. And they look at the situation from a whole new different view than you do. But the thing about it is somewhere they don't trust it. So even though they don't, you know, they look at it like, you know, I'm the victim. They don't trust that. They already know that financially, you know, it might have to do with finances, okay? Whether you working on finances or they have to give up finances. This could be a situationship as well. You know what I'm saying? Take what resonates. But at the end of it, if this is a situationship, the Scorpio is in delusional land. I'm going to let you know. If this is a partnership, the Scorpio still in delusional land. Okay? I don't know if delusional land come from they knowing that this is a counterpart situation and they feel like it's supposed to work the same way. Like people be all happy. I'm in a twin flame situation. And they think it's supposed to be all passionate and loving. That is a delusional situation. I'm going to use that as an example. The twin flame is not nothing to play with. That is somebody that's going to trigger you to be better. You're going to probably be mad, disturbed, and separated the whole damn relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like that is going to trigger you to grow. If you have a problem with abandonmentship, your twin is going to trigger that. If you have a problem with taking accountability, guess what? That's about to be triggered. If you have a problem with holding on to things and not letting go with a decent, healthy attachment skill, guess what? Your twin is about to trigger that. If you have a problem with loving and not loving enough or loving too much, your twin is going to trigger that. So where people think of the twin is all love and rainbow, no, it's not. Okay? Is you have a bigger mission. Okay? And I don't think the Scorpio has got that. Some of y'all could be spiritual and the Scorpio is not, I'm going to assume. So let's see how they feel about you. I don't think they got that part. with the Chariot. How they feel about, I keep holding on with the Five of Pentacles. So Scorpio is definitely holding on. I'm going to let you know. I keep wanting to shake that leg off like a dog. Like, ah. Okay, you might cross out you might feel like the Scorpio is too attached to a situation. You might want them to be attached to the situation. If this is where you got them on block, or this is none, y'all not talking, no communication or something like that. Yeah, wow. They still gonna hold on to this situation with the Three of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, to the Hierophant, Taurus energy. Just could, they could have Taurus in their chart, could be very grounded about their decisions. With the Eight of Cups in reverse. Let me say that again. The Eight of Cups is in reverse. That means they have not walked away, ain't trying to walk away. They is still right there energetically, okay, with the Chariot. That's how they feel. That they ain't going nowhere. This is scary. They said what they said. This person could not even be talking to you. You could not even be talking to them. But baby, they still holding on. Okay? Let's see. If you're cross-watching for a Sag, if you're cross-watching for a Sag, that was a good shuffle. Ready? You have the Eight of Swords sideways. Cross watching for a Sag. Eight of Swords sideways. Ten of Wands. Okay. That's pretty much simple. The star energy. They can have Aquarius in their chart. Okay. They could be through a healing process right now. Okay. It's good. That's good. With the Eight of Swords sideways, clarified by the Five of Wands, I'm hearing love situations has definitely been a battlefield for them. Okay? This is somebody that probably could have had to emotionally, physically, or financially fight all their damn life. Okay? This is somebody that could have grown up with a little bit of nothing, and now they have a little bit of everything. This is somebody could have been abandoning the child, and now they've healed through that, and healed through life lessons that's given through that, and now they are a better man, better woman. Take what resonates. This is a single energy that most likely, if they had siblings, it didn't matter because they wound up having to put up or shut up kind of situation. They have to be the upfront kind of person. They have to even help their siblings out, probably their parents out. This person has a lot of responsibility with a lot of things on their shoulder, and they've carried it a lot, okay? They may even come with baggage right now that they may be carrying, but the good thing about it is this Sagittarius is definitely in the peaceful stage. It's like, have you ever met a person that's been through so much it feels like home? It's like it's weird if ain't nothing happening. Kind of they looking around like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? they're giving me that kind of energy. Like if they're at peace, it's a weird thing to them, you know. It's a weird thing to them. It's very weird, you know. If they've had peace or if it's too quiet, they're like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? But they are in a peaceful situation. The good thing about that peace, they're carrying on with the Ace of Cups. You know what I'm saying? The Ace of Cups meaning they're emotionally fulfilled within their self to start something new. They're not looking on you to carry the baggage. Nope. They really want to start something new. Give me something for the Sagittarius with the Eight of Swords sideways. Yeah, stability. Stable mentally, physically, emotionally. With the star at the bottom of the deck, it's letting me know this Sagittarius has definitely been working on their self. You know, they've been doing the work. They Nine of Pentacles energy, they are single. Most of them have been single for a while now. They could have been in a relationship in the past that could have been stable and they end up and then they didn't go out and get under something. They remained to stay single because they wanted that peace, that, how they say, that boat to stop rocking, and they got that. You got the Queen of Pentacles and a female at the bottom of the deck. That is somebody that's willing, that's a wife or husband material, or the potential of a nurturing, loving, caring person with responsibilities. They're very responsible. Very responsible. Reason why? Because with the Nine of Pentacles to the Ten of Wands, they probably had no other choice. This is somebody that could have raised themselves. You know what I'm saying? As a kid. Parents was there, but they wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Kind of situation. Okay? Yeah, this person don't play no games about who they are as a person. This person got morals and values, and they ain't going to let you play with them either. They work hard to get to this point. This person loves themselves, okay? They know the business of being hard work, okay? Yeah. And they are definitely obsessed over this new beginning. They're excited. This is a person that may, how they say, date with intentions. Date with excitement. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously what happened in the past couldn't have been so stable. So they got themselves to this point. They excited about it. Which I could see that. You know, if you work hard like, you know, this person that I have, I'm excited about my new person. I'm excited to see what's going to happen. I'm very open-hearted to see what's going to happen. Why? Because change brings different blessings, abundance, glory. You're pushing forward. Things are new. You get excited. It's giving me that kid feeling. You know what I'm saying? And this person is excited about having that kid feeling. Okay? Excitement is definitely there. Like, oh my God, something new. It's like a kid having a new toy. Oh my God, something new. Okay? So they're excited about their new start, new beginning. And they're definitely protected. Okay? At the bottom of the deck, past life. Yeah, their past patterns, repeating patterns, trauma, life has really taught them to be the person that they are. You don't seem like a bad person at all, though. Don't seem like a bad person at all. Seems like a person that has a lot of wisdom. Okay? Have a lot. This will be a father figure that you would want your children, grandchildren to sit down. Because I'm sure they got a lot of stories. A lot of stories. You know what I'm saying? A lot. Like, this person has a lot of stories. Like, you as a lover, you would want to sit down and listen to the stories. You could probably learn something from this person. Life, street. This person's probably balanced with the street life and the professional life as well. This could be that kind of balanced person. You know what I'm saying? Could be that balanced person. Very good-hearted person. Come from a long line of struggles, but very good-hearted person. How does this Sagittarius feel about the cross-watcher? Oh, girl. Aww. I'm over it. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not going to pull another card. I'm done. Spirit say, lay this to rest. This is done. Empress energy to the Two of Cups, to the Four of Cups sideways. And I already know why the Four of Cups sideways. To to the Knight of Wands. Okay, so this is love is in the air. Like I said, the Sagittarius is definitely excited about the new beginning. Like they are ecstatic, okay? But here's the thing. They ain't the only thing that's ecstatic. If you know what I mean. So, here's the thing. They look at you as high regards. You know, they look at you the empress to them. You the head bitch in charge. You it don't get no better than you, whoever you are, crosswatcher. If you're in separation from Sagittarius, honey, and they could be dating, baby, honey, they means nothing to you. You is it, baby. You the it girl, it boy, it ends with you, okay? It's the two of cups of emotion. They choose you. They can have options that you do. They can be dating, they choose you. You the you, you the you, you the you, you the it. But here's the problem. The passion they feel about you, okay, with the Four of Swords, with the Four of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Hermit, they're still dealing with that, okay? Passion, they feel a lot of passion, okay? A lot, if you know what I mean. And they don't want it to be just that. They want to build. Seven of Pentacles to the Knight of Wands. They feel a lot of passion about you, but they want to build. They don't want it to be just hot and heavy. The Sagittarius could have learned that in the past. You know what I'm saying? That could have been one of the things. They've been oh hubba bumba or oh daddy and not come through. So, are they hesitant on that? Yes. Do they think about it quite often? Yes. They don't want it. They want a balance. It's like they want an equal balance. Now, forget passion and shit. You can't help that. But just know the Sagittarius is not trying to take it their way. This is somebody may be slow to do certain things when it comes to the bedroom. They may be slow to touch on your booty, or they may be slow because they know once they do that, they all in. This is somebody is like, I fuck it, it's mine kind of person, okay? So, this could be that kind of person. If y'all sexing, you that girl, okay? It's not a question. You know what I'm saying? It's not a if we together or no, y'all together. Period. This is a very passionate person. It's not a does he like me? No, he would not be sleeping with you if he didn't. Okay? Like this is you can might as well say the next morning y'all are in a relationship. Okay? It's something that it is. So if the Sagittarius is sleeping with you, the Sagittarius is ordaining you to be the woman or the man of their life. Period. Point blank. It's stability. It's how they feel. It's their focus, you know. So they're trying to give the relationship with the Seven of Pentacles. I can see that. They're trying to give the relationship a try. That's kind of hard when you already kind of know that maybe this might be the girl or this might be the man. This might be my end all to be all. You know, they're trying to slow it down as well. They're definitely trying to slow it down. They're not trying to make it be all passion and speed up and then y'all run off to Vegas next week. Even though that just might be how they feel, okay? So, but that's not how they want to go by doing it. It's like they feel a certain way, but they're going to do it a certain way. They're going to do it the right way. Yeah, that's it. Thank you, Spirit. They can feel a certain way, but they want to do it the right way. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you get it? Okay. But are they hot and heavy for you? Yeah. They might be dreaming about it. Yep, they might be. Child. When they do get a hold of you, it ain't gonna be nothing nice, okay? I'ma just leave it like that. Aquarius. If you're wondering about Capricorn, we did Capricorn in the beginning, okay? Aquarius. Take what resonates and leave the rest, you guys. Thank you for supporting the channel. Anything you need to know about me is in the description tab on the page. I am going to do $10 Cash App PayPal questions at the end if anyone needs me to do them. I will be glad to do them. That's in the chat. Crystal. Okay, Crystal, I'm going to do Cash App PayPal's questions at the end of the segment. I got to do Aquarius and Pisces, and then I'm going to do Cash App PayPal at the end, okay? Let me do these two more segments. How do you get to pay for Cash App PayPal questions? Look in the Bayou section of my page where it says more, and you're going to see my link tree, okay? Or you can email me at empathic1@yahoo.com to schedule for a personal reading. Either or, it's up to you. But if you want that question answered, I can answer it tonight right after Pisces, okay? Okay. Aquarius. Cross-watching for Aquarius. Cross-watching for Aquarius. First card for Aquarius, if you're cross-watching for Aquarius, is the Seven of Swords in reverse. Seven of Swords in reverse. The Hangman. The Four of Cups. Four of Pentacles, I'm sorry. Okay, so you got the Seven of Swords in reverse. You got the Emperor energy, Aries energy. You got the Eight of Wands for Aquarius. You got the Queen of Swords. You got the Ten of Wands clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, with the Eight of Wands clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, okay? And with the Emperor clarified by the Two of Swords with the Hangman over the Seven of Swords in reverse, okay? So Aquarius have a lot of air energy. They could be having Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in their chart, and of course, and with that being said, they are definitely thinking of a master plan, okay? This could be like a situation that they could have been in, that they're definitely trying to man or female Emperor energy. This could be a woman in a masculine energy. Maybe they want to start their own business and do something different, start something different, promote something different. This could also have discipline involved, religion involved, do something different. They don't know how it's going to end with the Two of Swords, but they want it differently, okay? And they're definitely taking charge. Leo energy. You may get a message. This person may be, how they say, getting downloads, messages, how to start a legacy of their own with the Ten of Pentacles. It's going to cause, how they say, discipline. More air energy. They're being direct and upfront about their lives. They've had overburdens. They've had a lot on their plate, but with the Wheel of Fortune, it's time they take things seriously. And that's why karma or dharma is definitely out there for the Aquarius. So they're definitely focusing on, okay, they're very much so unplugged, okay? They're looking for something true. This might be a job, true passion, true love. They've learned lesson with karma here. They could have just went through a lesson or learned the lesson, okay? Whatever the situation is. Cross-watching for Aquarius. Self-care cell, yeah, they're focusing on them, their stability, where they're going, legacy. This Aquarius might want to own a business. I see the boss out here, okay? They might be want to run their own establishment. They're focused on their financial, but longing is definitely, it's like, I got to do what I got to do to get to where I got to get. They could miss you a whole lot, but they got to do what they got to do to get to where they got to get to, okay? Now, let's see. How does this Aquarius feel about the cross watcher? We got the Nine of Cups. Okay. You could be a wish fulfillment for them. Okay. Five of Cups, they wish they could heal situation, okay? They disappointed they can't heal this right now. It's like with the transformation, which is allowing them to send them through a transformation to the Empress. They may feel very highly of you. They may miss you. They may long for you. They look at you as being the Empress, man or female, or they could be in the Empress energy. Let's see if that's Aquarius. Four Wands, the Ace of Swords with the Ace of Cups. No, that's Aquarius with the King of Wands. They could be in a fire position, leadership. They ready to rock and roll. They're trying to take control of your life and take life by the horns. And dealing with you may be an interruption. So we're going to just put you to the side. And they're going to go get their stability. They're the Empress. They're going to go get their stability together with the Four Wands. And then they may come back to you. And the reason why I say they may, because it all depends, Crosswatch, on what you say after they be honest and have this conversation with you. You might not want to wait, you know, but you always fulfillment, okay? Two of Cups. They coming back for you, baby. They coming back for you. I'm letting you know. Hot and heavy and strong. Big daddy, big mama. They coming back for you, okay? They coming back for you, baby. Hot and heavy and strong. Hello, how are you, Dirt? Pisces. Pisces, take what resonates and leave the rest. If you're cross-watching for a Pisces. If you are cross-watching for a Piscean. If you're just coming in, please hit the like. If you have not subscribed to the channel, subscribe. We will definitely love you, okay? Super chats are welcome. Contributing from the Amazon list is welcome. Even gifts are welcome. Somebody was doing something to the screen earlier, and I was like, oh, cool. I didn't even know you could do that. I know you could do it on TikTok, but somebody was doing something. So everything's welcome, but if not, thank you, and I appreciate you guys. I am doing Cash App, PayPal, or personals. You can email. If you want a whole personal reading, you can email me at empathic1@yahoo.com. It's in the Bayou section of under more. It's in there and schedule a FaceTime, a video, or I can email it to you. It's your choice. You get those are the choices with my personal reading. We can do a FaceTime, we can get it emailed, or I can do a video for you, so you can have it and record it and go back or whatever you would like to do. Okay. But if you're looking for a question, I'm doing Cash App, PayPal right after Pisces. After this, the last one, and I'll be done. $10 Cash App, PayPal questions. How you find that information? It's also in the Bayou section. Go to my link tree, okay? And you'll see it there, how you pay, okay? Cross-watching for Pisces. Come flying out with the Pisces, the Seven of Wands in reverse, okay? You got the Three of Pentacles to the High Priestess. That's Piscean energy, okay? What's the Eight of Wands? What's stopping? What's the Fool in reverse for Pisces? What's the Fool in reverse? Wheel of Fortune again, boy. It's a lot of baby. This Capricorn full moon is serving. It's giving, it's serving. Okay, baby. baby. It's coming out strong lately. Okay, so karma, fate is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so what's going on with your Pisces? If you're cross watching for a Pisces, you have the Seven of Wands in reverse, okay? They could have been selfish in some kind of way that caused this situation to end, to be released with Piscean energy, okay? Selfishly, they will probably not tell you that with the High Priestess. They're definitely keeping that to themselves. But with the Fool in reverse, they're definitely not taking no leap of faith toward this or this situation right now because their ego and pride may be in a situationship. Like they're emotionally not trying to pour into a situation because honestly, with the Judgment, they could be wrong, okay? They could be in the wrong at this point. So, it's going to take them a while, okay? But in their heart, they do want to come towards you and collaborate with you. But the only way that is, okay, they're going to have to man up or woman up, Emperor energy. They're going to have to get more discipline and own up to what happened, take accountability of the part, okay? Yeah, they're going to have to support the cause, period. You know what I'm saying? Hey, my part I played and your part you played. Hey, it's a part that was paid. They're going to have to support the cause. They're going to have to take accountability of what's said, what wasn't said, what was done, what wasn't done, what could have been done, and what should have been done. There's a part that needs to be paid. And the Pisces is kind of like stubborn not you do that, okay? Yep, vulnerable. They're not ready to be vulnerable. Vulnerability went sideways. I'm telling you. There's ego, pride, selfishness could be. They still in the la la land, which is why the Wheel of Fortune is at the bottom of the deck. They could be a little younger. The Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Now, they could be a little bit younger as well with the Page of Pentacles in the Tower. This kind of behavior, okay, is going to cause a tower in their lives. They might not know it, but it is, okay? It's not giving me blaming, but it's not giving me taking accountability as well. With the leap of faith in reverse, they're not going to come towards you. Twin flame and chemistry. Y'all could have very bad chemistry. Now, this could be a catalyst. Twin flame, take what resonates, okay? This could have been very passionate. Chemistry, I knew it. Okay, finances unavailable, emotionally unavailable. For this to be a water sign, they're very intuitive. And I'm not going to lie, from what all this shit is coming out, they sneaky as hell. They know exactly what they're doing. The Seven of Swords did not come out, but I'm feeling like this Pisces knew exactly what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing by holding back and having discipline. With the Emperor here, oh, I'm just going to hold back. Well, you just let them hold that, okay? Period. Because it takes two to tangle. And if you cross-watching for Pisces, ain't no need to take all the slack. Hey, it took two. How does Pisces feel about you? Let's see. How does Pisces feel about the cross-watchers? Four of Pentacles. They have to make a decision if they're going to take action toward you. The Ace of Pentacles, to give you that Ace of Pentacles to balance things out with you. They haven't made that decision with the Justice. And that's the reason why. They're holding on. They're holding on to the possibility. They're thinking, but made a decision. They have not made a decision. Not a final decision to even energetically let you go. They still could be holding on. If you're twins, you're still telepathically talking to each other. You probably hearing things through songs. They're loving you one moment and then fuck you the next. You know what I'm saying? It's like the energy could be pushing and pulling right now. And I know that could be nerve-wracking at times when you feel people pulling on your energy. Like if you can't make a decision, fuck, let it go. Just like, but the Pisces not doing that. Not doing that at all. I'd rather hold on to you and irritate the fuck out of you until I decide whatever I'm going to do. But you can cut cord that. You can do something on your end to let that energy go and let them fight amongst the thieves, okay? Fight amongst themselves. If you are cross-watching for a Pisces and you're having a problem with energetic cords, baby, I can tell you how to cut that. Just email me. Get you 2 white candles. Get you and get the work in, okay? And focusing on you, no cross watching for the Pisces no more. Just focusing on your health, your mental health, and what you got going on. Because the Pisces, honestly, just don't know. Haven't made a decision at all. They don't know. It's giving me sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. And who wants to be in a connection like that? Okay. I got Cash App, PayPal questions that are available. Let me see. Did anybody do a Cash App, PayPal question? What I got for the collective. I'm about to see if somebody... Did anybody do Cash App, PayPal question before I get up and work? I had Crystal asking a question. Dirt asking a question. I don't know if they did or not. I don't think they did. Let me see. I don't think so. Did Lori leave the chat? I don't know if my Lori left the chat or not. I don't know if Lori left the chat or not. Did Lori leave the chat? Hi, you guys. Happy Martin Luther King weekend, you guys. All that serve. Celebrate. I said serve. Celebrate. I don't know if Lori left the chat or not. You knew you missed a lot. Shake your head, phone call. What you miss, today? I'm going to put it back up. Whatever you missed, I'm going to post it back up. Yeah, I'm gonna put this live up. I'm gonna put it back up, Janine. I'm gonna post this one because it was a good one. A lot of people wasn't able to show up because we'll do work and stuff like that. It was 4:00. The 4:00 lives, I'm definitely gonna put up now. The morning lives, if I go live in the morning, I may not put them up, but the 4:00 lives, I'm gonna just start putting them up. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do Tarot After Dark tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do Tarot After Dark tonight because I got some homework I gotta do. I got some homework and they not accepting no 3 sentences this year. They made it clear. They made it clear they wasn't accepting no 3 sentences this year. YouTube, yeah, that girl, they made it clear because they want you to act. They ask the question, then they want you to clarify the question, and they want you to give an example. So they not doing no. I ain't gonna lie. The first 2 semesters, I was getting away with these 3 sentences. I may give them 4, but these were some good words I was using in these 3 sentences. But now they not. Yeah, no. They not playing that 3 sentence thing no more. They want you to answer the question, clarify the question, and give an example. So they not playing. So I'm gonna have to really zone in tonight on this semester. Put it like this: this semester, I'm gonna have to zone in on these questions. I can't be just like and putting some cute little words together. Nah. Nah, they flipping it. And then we're on Machiavelli. Yeah, we're on Nicola Machiavelli as well. So I'm supposed to be reading that book, and I ain't gonna lie, I got to like 4 chapters, and there's 26 other chapters to go. So I better be reading it because I'm supposed to be writing the answer to these questions from that book. So the logic standpoint from that book. Feel me, come with me. Okay, Machiavelli. Shout out to Tupac. What? But I need to finish reading it. You can't write the logic if you don't finish reading the bookie. Okay? You can't write what you don't know. Okay? But I'm learning. But you can't write what you don't know. So, with that being said, I might want to, that homework assignment, I got to finish reading a couple of more chapters to that book. I mean, we have until the end of semester. So I got plenty of time to read it. I just don't want to rush things. I want to really, how they say, place. When I read books, I'm the character in the book. It's like I'm there. You know what I'm saying? I'm passionate about it. I'm empathetic. I'm crying with the book. I'm trying to get the understanding. And by this being something in the 1940s, 30s, I can't kind of picture that I'm there, but I can kind of understand what's going on. Hey, what's up? Hey, Danny, how are you? I can kind of understand what's going on in the book. You know what I'm saying? But it's different than reading a regular love story or something like that, or a self-help book. This is really about things that were going on in the past. You know what I'm saying? Got it. So it's kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, Janine, I gotta read the book. I gotta read the book. I gotta do what's supposed to be posted on there. So, okay, there's no Cash App PayPal questions. Same time, same back channel. Until we meet again, please like, love, and share. You can follow me on the platforms: TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, things of that nature. If you're looking for a personal reading, you can email me at empathichealing1 at yahoo.com. All that's in the description tab. If you have not subscribed to the team, shout out, subscribe to us. Thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for being a part of my channel, The Tribe. Until we meet each other again, same bad time, same place on Tuesday, okay? Because tomorrow I am taking the day off. It is Martin Luther King Day, Freedom Day, and I am going to enjoy it and not come to work. But I love you guys. I might peek in live, okay? I love reading. I love reading too. I do. But this one's a little, I love reading. This is like this book, when you read it, it's not reading. It's kind of logic. It's learning. I'm learning a lot. I'm learning what the 40s and 50s used to be like in like somebody else's eyes. Like, because in the 40s, I wasn't born. I don't even think I was thought about then. This was like when my mom was in the nut sack. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even thought about. I don't think my parents were alive at the 40s and 50s. Girl, I wish I could care, but Janine, I don't really care. I got to do homework, and that's what I'm focused on. I I love you. Be good. Stay safe. Oh, snap. My friend invited me to the King Wing Festival. What the hell is a King Wing Festival? In St. Thomas. What the hell is that? It's in June. What the hell is a King Wing Festival? I don't think she heard me. Janine, are you still there? What's a King Wing Festival? What was that? I don't think she heard me. She might didn't hear me. Anywho, I guess I'm gonna have to talk to her later because I need to know what a King Wing Festival is. If anybody knows what the King Wing Festival is in St. Thomas, Caribbeans, and over there in the Caribbeans, y'all let me know because I don't know what the King Wings Festival is, and obviously I'm trying to find out because I got invited. Okay, but leave it in the comments if y'all know what a King Wing Festival is in June. They say the second weekend is something big and festive in St. Thomas. Okay, and I got invited, so y'all let me know what that is because I definitely ain't never heard of no King Wing Festival. Okay, but bye.